there's some classic use cases. For instance, in my kind of new life in life sciences, dealing with counterfeit drugs is a real problem. I think I read a number somewhere. I think the estimate for economic loss is about 200 billion a year for counterfeit drugs. So and of course, and this is why I'm in this industry. It's way more than just financials. We're talking about lives. So I think I read another estimate that somewhere up to about 1 million people die because of counterfeit drugs, because they think they're getting aspirin, but in reality is some I don't know, low quality mishmash that somebody created, but with the right labeling. So all to say, I think the supply chain, many supply chain issues in healthcare, what you're moving is either data, or you're moving data about physical assets, such as actual kind of bottle of medicine that's moving from your kind of manufacturing plant, to the warehouse, to the shipping center, to the trucks or whatever, all the way to the pharmacy. So that's one that's been proven. There's a few startups in the space that have actually built some solutions. I don't know how well they're adopted yet, but there's one as an example called PharmaTrust that's making some good noise about this. The work that I've done myself and I'm doing is kind of getting into this, not so much with focus of counterfeit drugs, but more really in terms of improving the drug supply chain, right? Because it's very inefficient, and the inefficiency of the drug supply chain really leads to two major problems. One is that it increases the cost of drugs. The other thing is that it increases the time it takes for a compound to go from like discovery in the early phase of conceiving the drug all the way to essentially being approved by the FDA, if you like, in the US. So if it's a drug that's very important for saving lives, say for instance cancer drug, if it's taking 10 years to go from conception to being approved, well, if that time could be cut down, especially through unnecessary processes and manual processes and more efficient ways of doing it, well, that could save lives. That drug could get into the market faster, could be approved faster, could be proven faster. So I think there's a human element to all this.